Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to start our third series of our facial expression stick that we're going to be giving away. And for you to participate in this, go to the link below in the description and fill out that form and submit that. And so we're going to be giving that away here before long because Christmas is coming. So today we're going to be doing an expression like someone stepped on my foot or I've dropped something on my foot, and we're going to be really squinting the eyes and showing some teeth today. So let's get started. All right, we're going to start here with our swooping cut. Make sure your tools are good and buffed and ready to go anytime you sit down at the bench or chair or wherever you're at. And kitchen table, you get ready to go for the hour or two or three or four that you're going to be carving. All right, okay. Again, we're going to be doing an expression of something being dropped on your foot, and so we're going to give this a shot today. We're creating our nose planes and our eye planes. And again, we're going with our 90-degree angle here because the furthest thing on your face that sticks out is your nose. All right. Okay. Then we're going to come right below the tip here to create the tip of the nose. And again, doing that rocking cut like this here is a safer cut than trying to come across and the wood could give away. And try not to carve with a lot of distractions around you possibly. Sometimes that's not possible, but do the best you can. All right, now we're going to take our U-gouge, and this is a 3/16 U-gouge, and we're going to come halfway down the nose, and we're going to push straight in. And we're doing that on both sides to create the bridge of the nose. And then you take our knife, you come in and remove those two pieces, and also I'm going to be turning the wood. And when I remove these two pieces, I want to start out here on the outer edge of where that U-gouge started, or we started right here with the U-gouge. And I want to remove this part right here, and that's going to open up more of the eye plane for us to create the squinting eyes. Now this is going to be a simple squinting eyes, I believe, than our normal, instead of creating the mound of the eye and putting in those cuts that we normally do for a smiling eye.
Yes.
All right. And so now our next cut, we're going to take our knife and we're going to come down, and we're going to come a short one and a smiling line and a long smiling line. And so then we're going to come in here with our knife and make a stop cut. This would be the side of the nose. We're going to take our knife and go right up through there. And again, we're creating the three planes for our face, for the mouth area, excuse me. And making that stop cut there. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. All right, so now I'm going to extend our smile lines up into the nose a little bit. And again, always pay attention to where that knife is going, no matter what size of a piece of wood you're working with, and always be aware. Someone asked me the other day, they said they cut themselves, and I said, well, normally we know why we cut ourselves. One, we have been distracted, or two, we're tired. And so anyway, try not to carve when you're tired. All right, now right here, we're going to start putting a V-tool mark and creating the crook of the nose like that there. And coming in here. Now, if you have a way of doing your noses, stick with it. Get the tip of that nose off of there a little bit. All right. Now, we're going to create a mouth. And again, we have to have our mouth very rounded, because if you don't, you're going to have flat looking faces. So I'm going to come in here and we're going to come in here, we're going to make this pretty good size of a, look like he's gritting his teeth maybe, or whatever here. All right, so we're going to come in with a V tool, and we're going to outline. This is where this would be the upper lip. And again, this is why it's called a practice stick. Keep practicing. It's just a stick of wood, and we're not looking for perfection. And the more you carve over time, and that's the key, it's over time, and the more you carve, the faster you're going to be able to carve. And some of you I know left comments, I carve awfully fast. Well, that's just because of the experience that I have so far, and I just have to, it's just part of it. And as you progress in your carving, you're going to see how you are picking up the pace a little bit more. So now I'm going to put a stop cut right here between the upper lip and where his teeth are going to be at, because down here is going to be where the lip is. And so I want to round this off just a little bit here and get rid of that ridge.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put a stop cut here on the side and right here in the corners. All right, now we're going to start taking the wood up, and we're going to recess that back in under the lip a little bit. Okay, you can see on the camera that's how we've got to this point here. Now, I'm going to give him some pretty good sized teeth, but right here is going to be, we're going to offset the bottom teeth here a little bit. So right in here is going to be his bottom teeth. And so we're going to put a stop cut here. And we're going to undercut that just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to give this a break a little bit. Now we're going to go to the eyes, and we're going to create when he's got his eyes really closed tight. And so we're going to come in here with a V tool right on that line that we created with with the eye plane. And I'm going to make two cuts here, one on each side. Just like that there. And then, well, before I do that, I want to give him a forehead here a little bit for us to get a better perspective of this guy. All right, there, that looks better. Then we're going to split that with a 3/16 V, or whatever, excuse me, U. Soft U, soft V, or a U gouge. And again, we're going to soften up these features here. Okay, now we put our cuts in here like we did earlier, and then I'm going to come in here and put a cut like this. And what it is, he's shriveling up his face. He's squinching his face up. He's squinting his face. I guess that's a better word. And because he's in a lot of pain because he just dropped something, or he's hit his finger on something. You can see that's pretty simple there. Now, if you really want to exaggerate the features of this face, or the squinting eyes, you come in with your knife and you can make these cuts, and take your knife and really pronounce the squintiness of the eye there, if you want to. See, that even makes it more distinct there in his expression. All right, now let's move on down here to the teeth. And again, we're going to put a stop cut right here. And I'm going to come in here and deepen our cut right here. Careful, Van. Make sure of your cuts. Happens to the best of us. All right, so now we're going to come in here and we're going to create the bottom lip.
Ain't touching.
Of that there. And then we're going to take a small V tool, like a 1/8 or and you're not going to see too much of the bottom of this teeth here. Now we're going to take a knife here and we're going to come in and just put a small stop cuts to create the teeth, the bottom teeth. And remember, he's squinting, he's hurting, he's dropped something on his foot or smashed his finger or whatever it may be. You just want the illusion there. You don't have to make them perfect in there, you know. Come in here a little tight. There we go. All right, you can see there you've got a little teeth action going there, and that's good. And now we're going to come in, soften up features of his smile lines here. Then we're going to come in and put some eyebrows. Maybe he bit down on something he thought was soft. You know, that happens too. Then we're going to come in and we're going to remember the center is going to be right there. And boy, he's got some teeth, doesn't he? His teeth is probably better shaped than mine. All right, I'm going to come in, take the knife, angle it a little bit. Now you can do it with a V tool if you prefer, but I kind of like doing it with a knife, but you do what you'd like. Yeah. All right, now we're going to come out here and create the sides of the face here. Give him a chin, whatever here. It just helps balances the face out. I don't know, the creating expressions is a lot of fun. And who says that there's someone out here who doesn't have this expression? Who knows? Just fun to sit and create. And whatever's bothering you that day, that it's on the floor. It's good stress reliever. Maybe you had a hard day at the work or wherever. It's just good to come and make some chips. All right, I know I'm turning, but I want to get the best cut and the most safest cut I possibly can. And now you see this little ridge right here we created. Let's put a little tuft of hair right there. And just kind of create more in here if we can. Okay, and so we're going to come in here and just do some detailing. Then I'll call this guy done here. All right, and again, we get rid of any of the flat surfaces of the face we possibly can by coming in, grab it, and get rid of that. Oh, now watch this here. It's going to really make this expression even more by putting in the little soft features that we have. Because when you squint really hard, your cheeks has a tendency to puff in places, and just little indentations in here. Anyway, so I think maybe just tweak things here a little bit and have fun. I tell you, that's the main thing, and don't worry about it. It's just a piece of wood, and just get in here and have fun and really exaggerate things. And at the end of the day, you'll be tickled with it. And keep carving, keep trying, and you never know what. Just keep, as the old saying says around here, keep shooting in the stump. Something will come out eventually. And you just got to keep trying and don't quit. And a lot of people quit too soon. And just have fun. That's the main thing. All right, well, there's our third expression. And boy, I'll show it to you here in the camera. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. And so anyway, that was fun to do. I like that. I like that. So that completes our third phase of our series of our expressions, and we look forward to hearing from you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Leave a comment and ring the bell. But most importantly, if you'd like to have this for a Christmas gift, there's a link in the description below, and leave a comment. We look forward to hearing from you. Happy carving.